Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we'll be going over an option that I do not think you should get on the Ram TRX or the Ford Raptor, or pretty much any pickup truck for that matter. Before we get into the video though, as always, if you're going to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get right into it. Now that those of you on YouTube have already watched that pre-roll ad and have paid me that sweet, sweet YouTube ad revenue, I can tell you the option that I do not think you should get on the Ford Raptor, the Ram TRX, or pretty much any pickup truck for that matter, and that is, well, the sunroof. You should not get a sunroof on either of these trucks or pretty much any pickup truck, and here's the reason why. So, popping here into the Ram TRX, the first reason is, how often do you actually use this thing? Because I've realized that I have this panoramic sunroof and it's closed all the time because the sun is, well, very, very bright. As you guys can see, it's like completely blinding the camera filter. And so like, it doesn't make sense to have it open because it heats up the interior of the truck. And also, I don't want to get skin cancer on the top of my head, right? I think it's pretty reasonable, right? And so the only time that I could really use it is pretty much like at night, but then I'm typically not driving around at night because I'm like most other adults and have to go to sleep relatively early to wake up early the next day for work. And so it barely gets used. And the next thing is just the cost of the roof. So first off, if you happen to have a 2022 Ford Raptor on order, I just got to flex on you guys with my MSRP that's a lot lower than yours. Anyways, $14.95 is the cost for the moonroof when I ordered this Raptor. Most panoramic sunroofs are anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 with most pickup trucks, which is quite a bit of money. $1,500 to $2,500, that could buy you a nice set, well, maybe not today's market, but that could have bought you a nice set of wheels and tires when price is more reasonable. That could buy you a nice set of tires, right? But instead you have this roof here at the top that you never use. Now the next thing is going to be reliability, so we're going to see if both of my sunroofs work because I haven't used them in quite some time. So first off, we'll do the shade. Looks like the shade works. So then we will do the tilt function. Little dusty, but it works. And then I guess we'll do the opening function. Even more dusty. Well, I mean, it still works, but again, this truck only has 15,000 miles on it, which in truck terms is basically brand new because most people like to drive their pickup trucks to 1,000,000 miles. So Ram TRX, I guess, has passed the test. And by the way, I don't have any rattles with this sunroof. I can't say the same about the Ford Raptor, though. Okay, so same exact test here with the Raptor. I guess we'll do the shade first. Man, that sun is... See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like as soon as I open it up, I'm like getting blinded, and I'm like, I need to have sunglasses on. Well, I mean, it goes back properly, so this one still works, but this sunroof is rattling like crazy, and I'll quickly show that to you guys, and then we will pretty much should be able to sum things up for today's video. So slow. Ah, now I can finally see again. Okay, so I've got the microphone faced away from me so that it hopefully picks up the sunroof audio a little bit better, so my voice might be a little bit muffled. But anyways, I'm just gonna be quiet, so listen to me go over this bump. Hopefully it does it. Of course, as soon as I want to get this thing on camera, the Raptor's like, nope, I'm not gonna do the sunroof creaking that I do all the time. Ah! I'm in a very tight space. But I guess that we will drive. I'm gonna go to the train tracks. Maybe that'll... Oh, there we go. I just did it. I don't know if it's gonna pop up on camera very well though. So I know this is like the worst camera view of all like time for YouTube, but I'm trying to just make a point here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like little rattles. I'll get back. I'll go to the train tracks. That'll for sure do it. Okay, here's our beautiful camera view again because we're about to go over the train tracks, and I'm going to be quiet so you guys can just listen. That is so annoying. As soon as I try to get... This is how cars work. Literally, it's been rattling. It's been rattling so much that my wife, Elise, doesn't want to drive the truck anymore because she said it was too annoying. Okay, this is our last take. Hopefully it'll do it this time. Not really, I mean kind of, but not really. So this is how it always goes. I tried to show something broken on one of my vehicles and it doesn't do it, and I'm sure that you guys have that happen when you take your vehicle into a mechanic. It's like, it does something super annoying, you take it into the mechanic, and then it just decides to act all normal as soon as it's around the mechanic, and then as soon as you take it back home, it does the stupid thing again. It's probably what will happen when I take this in for the, again, I literally am gonna be taking this in pretty soon for the roof rattling because it's been that annoying. But I have tons of friends that have Raptors and TRXs, and they have the same issue where the moonroof will rattle. And I know some people are gonna say, well, Ben, you take your vehicles off-road all the time, you do jumps with them and everything, and that's why your moonroof situation's rattling. And fair enough. But a lot of my friends are like the epitome of mall crawlers. Like their trucks have never seen dirt, and they don't do anything crazy with their trucks, and still they have the rattling. They've had leaking with their moonroofs as well, which is just horrible because, like, yeah, then you pretty much run the rest of the interior if you have a rainy enough day, or if you just live on the east coast of the US because it like rains all the time over there. And so, yeah, I just wanted to make this video, and I know that some people are gonna be like, Ben, this is very self-evident. Like, we've known this forever. You shouldn't get a panoramic sunroof with a truck. But I'm hoping this video helps out some person, and after these two vehicles, I will never order out another pickup truck that is meant for off-road application with a moonroof ever again. Like, I plan on potentially upgrading the TRX if Ram releases a crazier version of the TRX in the future, and I will make sure that one doesn't have a sunroof. And if I'm able to get a Raptor R allocation in the future, which, well, yeah, good luck to me. I won't be ordering the Raptor R with the sunroof. The thing's funny about the Raptor R is to get the power tailgate, you also have to get the sunroof. So my Raptor R will not have a power tailgate or a sunroof. I won't care because, yeah, I don't want to deal with the rattling anymore. And I mean, it also will save a little bit of weight because, I mean, this weighs like a few hundred pounds. Center of gravity will be a little bit lower, so I'll be able to do my off-road donuts at a little bit of a better rate overall. But again, hopefully this helped out one of you guys. That's pretty much gonna sum things up for today's video, talking about the sunroof situation with the trucks, and especially if you tow, that's just like another reason to not get a sunroof, because then the vehicle, even if a truck manufacturer does some reinforcing and everything to make it just as rigid as a truck that doesn't have a sunroof, it's still, I don't think it's gonna be as rigid, right? So I don't think it's worth it. I know that some people will say that they use their sunroof all the time, and hey, good for you, but if I really wanna have a drop top experience, I have my bright pink Jeep Wrangler that I can take the top off on rather than doing the sunroof on a truck that just doesn't work. But I'll see you guys.